Man, guts. I'm sneezing this morning. This is my bad word for the day. So, Ramon and Beezus. So, I wanted to talk about for a hot second here one of the issues that parents have, and because they have coaches, athletes, parents, teachers, trainers, and students that we deal with, but I see parents dealing with this all the time, and they mean well, and they're trying to do the best for their kid, and also for their kid's friends, and for the community and everything, but they're missing the point because they're looking at life as it was static, and life isn't static, it's dynamic. So instead of looking at things from a static standpoint and going to a dynamic standpoint, things shift and you are able to get a little bit of leverage, and life is leverage. So when you can get leverage on something, you really can start getting people behind you. When there's no leverage, there's nothing to get behind, and that's challenging. And now all of a sudden you just created a bigger problem. So let's look at less problems. Here we go. 3 things that if you are aware of will change, not can, will change your life and your student athlete's life. So number 1, most people are looking for their student athletes to be happy, and that's great, but now the people who are being a little bit more successful with their student athletes, and by student athletes I mean kids or whatever, children, they want them to not worried about them being happy, but worried about them bringing happiness, bringing joy, not to just themselves, but to others in the situations that they're involved with. So again, that's the difference between getting something and giving something. Now the next one is safety and security. Some people are worried about the safety and security of their student athletes. Now again, and it's not that the other people aren't, but the difference is people on the other side are worried more about empowerment and accountability. Again, safety and security versus empowerment and accountability. One side really is probably going to need a hero in their life, and the other side is going to probably be a hero in their life. So if we're watching a movie and there's people who are going to need heroes and there's going to be people who are heroes, you're looking for empowerment and accountability versus safety and security. Now the next one is going to be, and this is the last one, stability versus growth. And it doesn't have to necessarily be versus, but somebody who's so concerned with stability over here and the other person's concerned with growth, the person that's concerned with growth and that focuses on growth will end up being more stable in the end and deliver more than the person with stability is. The person with stability's got a nice warm blanket, and that's great, but the person over here knows how to build a fire, and they know where to get the wood or the fuel. And so you got, like, you might be comfortable over here, but over here, like, you're thriving, and that's the difference. And so again, focusing on things as it relates to them being dynamic versus static is so much more empowering when you're dealing with coaches, athletes, parents, teachers, and trainers and students.